surprise us just like that as I get the Jameson cap back on. What's up, everybody, and welcome on in to the Put It in the Book show, episode 19 of season 5, 168th. Rodriguez, 168 episodes. Holy crap. Have you dealt with Keith for such a long time?
Yeah. If it was only Keith, I would have killed him I would have been okay with it a long time ago. But
Rodriguez, what's going on, man? How's it been?
What is going on? I've been better, sports wise, every otherwise, none of your business anyway. Mind your business.
None of your beeswax.
However, we're doing good. We're gonna be good, man. Don't worry about it. We're good. Positive vibes.
All's good.
Yeah,
I was gonna go that way. Pooping the milk's too early, but producer Joe, how's life treating you? How's it going, Joe?
Good. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm a lot.
Good, happy, okay, all right.
All right. Okay. I'm angry. All right. I'm angry. I'm angry. Okay. I'm angry. All right. I'm angry.
That took 5 seconds.
You know what? 16. Like I said in our chat, 16 of our 19 next games are against really crappy teams that we should make some hay against. And we got 3 of the Dodgers squeezed in there, but you got to be, it's all about perspective. We took 2 from the Yankees in our house. They took 2 from us in their house. We took 4 of the 5 from the Braves. They took 3 or 4 from us. So
and they got a soft serve machine. Wow. They got a soft serve machine for beating us 3 out of 4 times. Yay, wow. Braves! Yay! Woohoo!
Hey, why don't you say what Buck Showalter said? What they get when they what they take away when they lost 4 out of 5.
When they lost 4 out of 5 to us, exactly. That was great.
Right? Exactly.
That's the way it is, and exactly. Yeah. Obviously, we're missing Keith today, but we want to send out a little congrats. Keith closing on a home today. Congratulations goes out to you.
Congratulations. Did you tell your wife? You better tell your wife.
that is ideal. Yeah, that's a good idea. There's people out there who've learned from that mistake. All right, lots to talk about. Old Timers Day is coming up in a couple of days. DeGrom is back tonight.
Exciting.
And
Double
stupidity
exciting.
Out of the mouth of one Stephen A. Smith. Producer Joe, get us started, baby. Get us started.
No, he doesn't feel like it.
No, we're not going to do it today.
He'll do it.
All right, back in. Everybody, Isaac, first to comment today. We need the Braves to start losing and melt like ice cream in the heat. I love it. I love it. Let's get it done. Let's make it happen. But let's also just hone on in right here and focus in on our road to the rest of the season.
Right.
And
worry about yourself, buddy.
Right. Let's take care of ourselves. Not to say that we're not looking at the scoreboard, but we want to be looking at the scoreboard as we win. So as long as we take care of our business, we win the division. Rodriguez, I don't know if you agree with me on that, or
I it's one of the few things I agree with you on. How many games we have left? 40 games left.
37 to go.
And 37. Okay, so we win 20 out of those 37. We're at how many wins?
We would be at 90. Are we at 79 right now? We'd be at 99 victories.
We'd be at 99 victories, which is a pretty damn good season.
And
I
that's
mean, you
not
guys
even
have to.
that's not even rolling as we have done
No,
for the season. That's
we've
barely
been.
over 500.
That's just a few games over 500, and we end up with 99 wins. Okay, we're a good team, guys. We're in first place right now. We have a really, really good shot at the playoffs. We have a really good shot at advancing in the playoffs. So we have a really good team. You guys have to be happy with that. You can't be the typical Mets fan because this is not the typical Mets fan year. We're doing well this time, guys. It doesn't happen often. Enjoy the hell out of it. So, like I say on that.
Exactly. And
Take me off.
you know, so so as of right now, the Mets are one game and a half up on the Braves. I mean, it's the Mets are going into the playoffs. The second item on your list, Rodriguez, is what is gonna count. The Mets are going to the playoffs. They like the
Oh my God! Now that we've agreed, hell may freeze, and the Mets may miss the playoffs because if the Mets miss the playoffs because of this, I will.
You gotta drop
you.
underneath Milwaukee. Milwaukee has 65
God.
victories. You gotta drop all the way for 14 games. So the Mets are going to the playoffs.
We never lost a 10-game lead in September.
Not this is 14. That was 7.
We have
7 with 17 to go.
7 with 17 to go.
How could you forget that?
We're 1.5 up.
Yes.
With 37 to go.
No. I'm not guaranteeing a division victory. I'm guaranteeing we're going to the playoffs.
You're guaranteeing.
Thanks, Ed. Yeah, Ed is the cause. Ed, the Yankee fan, is the cause of me spending money on these lovely Met shirts, which is the GOAT this time around. But that's kind of where I'm going with that. I'm not guaranteeing the division, although we're gonna win the division, guys. We're gonna win the division. But we'll get there in just a moment or two. Obviously,
it's been too many years, dude. Don't jinx it. If it's a jinx and it happens to be,
if the Mets lose 14 games in the standings to the Brewers in 37 games, I don't even know. Like the world is ending. It's all
done.
over.
I'm done. I guarantee you. I swear to, I'm done as a Met fan if that were to happen. I would lose it. I would strangle somebody.
Oh my God!
I would strangle Steve Cohen. I'd find him. I'd find that ball-headed bastard. Oh, what?
Huh?
Not you. Not that. Not you.
Steve, ball-headed bastard.
Wow.
We're missing. There's a money discrepancy between me and that Steve Cohen.
There's a little bit.
Little tiny bit.
Just a smidgen.
All right. I want to get real quick, and we talk about this kind of stuff with this guy, Stephen A. Smith. I just happened to watch the segment from a couple of days ago with he was with Mad Dog Chris Mad Dog Russo. You guys are all familiar with him. So they were Stephen A. Smith said the problem that I have with baseball, and it's the only sport that this happens in. Why didn't DeGrom pitch on Wednesday? Or sorry, Tuesday. And I'm thinking, okay, Stephen A. Smith, you're phenomenal at covering the NBA. Stay in your lane a little bit. First of all, you're on the set with Chris Russo, who is a baseball encyclopedia. But second of all, know the game. This is not where DeGrom has been had some injury issues the last couple of years, in case you haven't noticed. And Taijuan Walker, he's got back tightness, back spasms, right? If you let that, he's ready to go. But if you let it linger on, you don't know what's gonna happen to that back.
I'm telling you what's gonna happen. It's gonna stiffen up.
Right, exactly, right.
Okay.
And then
you know that.
Did you hear what Ron Darling said? Did you hear what Ron Darling said the other day? He never had any back issues. He used to make fun of the guys who missed games because of back issues. And then when he developed back issues after retirement and couldn't move, he was like, "Oh, damn, they could play for real."
Exactly. He doesn't realize, you don't realize what the other man is going through until you're in their shoes, bruh. That's how.
Bruh.
Stephen A. Hey there. Oh, that's my cuz. Hey there.
Hola.
Hola from Puerto Rico. So, what I was going to say about Stephen A. Smith is he doesn't even realize what is happening in his own sport. How many times did LeBron just sit out because he was tired and he played
Oh my
back-to-back games or something like that? Are you kidding me? There's 80 games in a
Load
basketball
management.
season. 82. Oh, it's load management for basketball, but not for baseball, right? You know what? You are a fantastic mouth. And in all honesty, that's really what you are. And you're very informative, very entertaining, but you're a jackass.
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith, you're just a jackass sometimes. And, and the guy you were with, it's another jackass, by the way.
Isaac.
No.
Isaac.
No.
No, not. I know.
You know who I'm talking
you're
about.
Russo. No, but
Russo.
Isaac has.
I'm not talking about Russo. I'm talking about the other guy.
Skip Bayless from back in the day.
Skip Bayless.
But Isaac says Steven want to be Howard Cosell. Cosell. I don't know. Cosell happened there. Can't talk about baseball when everybody in the NBA is on load management. Exactly. You guys are like
Isaac. This guy. I like this guy. This guy's one of my
Kyrie
favorites.
Irving. He wanted it to be put in his contract that he didn't play on a back-to-back night. Imagine a baseball player saying, I'm going to skip out every third game.
Imagine
I can't play more than 2 in a row.
Imagine any pro saying that they can't play more than 2 in a row. They can't play 2 in a row. It's got to be one off. Imagine any pro in any sport saying that. And this butt clown says it in basketball. Stephen A. Smith, know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So there's that. And then I'm glad that he was on with Russo because he was able to say, DeGrom's had some injury issues. It's okay to, the Mets are taking care of their investment here. And the Mets have not made a lot of noise in the playoffs. So it's even more that you want to protect the investment. And then on top of that, he goes, no, nobody wants to see Taijuan Walker out there pitching. Taijuan Walker, if you watch the game of baseball, he's a damn good pitcher. And, it didn't work out his way this time around, but he pitched well to start the game.
That's all he's just trying to get sound bites. He's just trying for somebody to hear his voice. He's a clown when it comes to that. That you can't even pay any attention to that guy. They shouldn't even have Russo. Yeah. Why would you have him? You just want ratings. I get it, but dang, you're gonna have.
He's on every two.
Russo.
He's on every Wednesday, I think he is. Chris Russo.
Must be the
to go back and forth. Your cousin wants your shirt.
She wants my shirt.
I'll send it after the show.
I'll send it after the show. I'll send it to you. All right, just text me your address. I'll send it to you. It's a really nice shirt. You can wear it proud over there. Hell
yeah,
Puerto Rico Mets, baby.
All right, so Stephen A. Smith, go back and learn the game a little bit. You make sense on the basketball side of things. Sometimes the football, I love the way you bash the Cowboys and whatnot, but
dude,
gotta learn.
He's a fun analyst. That's all he is. But don't jump into the realm that you're gonna look like a jackass. And by the way, nice video of you boxing. That was a great boxing video that Stephen.
Oh my God. Didn't he just come back? It was injured and everything. He was out for like a month from the show.
Are you kidding me? Good Lord.
He should have mentioned that. Russo should have mentioned, you can talk about sports when you were getting your arm handled. Something was going on with his arm.
Thought he was
if it's more serious, player. I apologize. But right?
What do you got to apologize for? Who cares? I mean, he's going to be fine. What's going to be wrong with him? That he's going to have one less arm to spend the millions of dollars that he makes? Right. Sorry to hear that. Whatever. He's a big boy. He can take it, Farace. Don't be a kiss ass.
Me? What did I say?
Mama Farace didn't raise you to be a kiss ass,
I didn't say anything that
out of you
even remotely went to kiss ass.
Bruh.
That was on loop. All right. Mets lose a couple games to the Yankees there. Take care of business 3 out of 4 against the Phillies in the division. That's a good thing. They just updated the odds to win the World Series. Just to have a little fun here.
Here's degenerate. Here he comes.
This is all per Fangraphs. That's the other degenerate running to go place his bets.
He sure is.
The Dodgers. Dodgers have the best chance of winning the World Series with a 17.3% chance. The Mets are second at a 17.2. 17.2. So we're right there.
No,
Astros
no.
15.3. Braves 11.7. The Yankees at 9.1. So yeah, we did lose to the Yankees, and I'm not putting too much into this, obviously, but yeah, we did lose to the Yankees. But just like Joe said at the start, we beat them, in our house. Plus, we took care of business against the Phillies, kind of pushed them out. They're probably going to be making the playoffs also. The National League East. Look at the National League East go to crappy to 3 playoff teams in 1 year.
That's why it's a tough division, bro. It's a really tough division. The Phillies finally got their little groove on in the middle of the season and woke up, and they're making it they're not really making it a race for us because we pounded them already, but they could be on the heels of the other playoff teams and actually make the playoffs after a
Took in a Pound Town.
crappy start.
What do we
and
have
firing
here?
their manager,
Girardi,
by the way.
and now it's like, thank you for not hiring Joe Girardi.
Oh, thank you.
In Buck we trust,
Thank
baby.
you.
Remember how annoyed we were? Hold on, we were annoyed that
Oh.
Girardi chose the Phillies.
We were yeah, no, that's true, but we didn't know about Buck then. It would have been Buck or Girardi
yeah.
because listen, at the end of the day, none of us knew what type of a manager Buck is, and now that he's our manager and we can see him on a day to day and really understand the things that he does and the reasons he does these things, you realize he's a fantastic manager. I don't know how Girardi is as a manager because he managed the Marlins and he did win Manager of the Year. Remember? However, it's still, and then he got fired the next year. He managed the Cubs, whatever. But I like our manager, okay? And that's my Manager of the Year. If he doesn't win Manager of the Year for the job that he's done with this team, even though he's got some talent, it's not as easy as the Dodgers, but he does have some talent. So, at the end of the day, he's done a really, really good job. Just listen to Vogelback and his he had an interview the other day where he was speaking about when he joined the team and how great a clubhouse it was, how comfortable he felt, how he understood this is what a winning clubhouse is because there's no cliques and there's no all these guys are not getting together and trying to beat each other up and trying to do each other better. They're playing as a team, and as a team is how you're going to win a championship. And that's what
playing
damn
well. Yep. Yeah, I mean, and you're right. The culture, even Brett Beatty, when he arrived, what happened? He turned around and Nimmo was there, open arms. You need anything, let us know. You're gonna fit right in here. That kind of thing. Whatever else goes on back there to take care of the rookies, all right. But the team itself is like coming together around these guys.
Well, I have to wear a dress. I just made the major leagues and I have to wear a dress.
You do have to wear a dress.
I'm fine with it. Okay.
Or a onesie.
Don't send me back down.
PJ.
That's fine too. That's fine too. As long as I'm in the majors. 25th man on the bench, $7 million a year.
25.
I'm okay.
Perfect. 25. 25th man. Producer Joe says, who's a surprise team that woke up in the AL? Are you talking about Mr. Showalter's former team?
The Orioles.
The Orioles.
Bunch of young guys. Yeah. They have some young talent.
Yes, I am. I didn't really watch the AL, and my buddy who's an O's fan said, dude, have you watched? Remember Mr. Degenerate?
I don't think I've ever met an Orioles fan.
I said, yeah. Remember a month ago, maybe a month and a half, I said, what are the World Series odds on the O's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to throw something on them, and I didn't. And now I'm beginning to wonder if I'm going to regret it.
They're only 2.5 out of the wild. They're 2.5 out of the wild card.
Yeah,
I don't think he'll regret it.
Creeping like a dong right now. Yeah, I mean, that took me by surprise. I haven't looked for a while, and he said to me today, "Have you looked?" And I, what? They're 2.5 out. I mean, they're playing above their pay grade, so good for them.
For sure. And they are in in the American League East. It seems like the East are more so the beast this year, but the Red Sox are the only team in that division under 500. So it's not close. The division's not close, but They're playing up to standards. All right. As we close off the month of August here with the series against the Rockies, we're going to talk about in a few minutes. September 1st, call-ups. So Rodriguez, I have a question for you. If you're bringing up, if bringing up guys like and producer Joe brought this up earlier, bring up guys like Alvarez, for the September call-ups, stretch run, and maybe you bring up Vientos also. How much playing time do you think? And obviously, this whole thing depends upon how much of a lead you get. You want your vets in there most of the time. But if, let's say, Alvarez plays a couple of games and he's 3 for 7 with a home run, 4 RBIs, does he then like kind of wrestle that away? And that's a dream, like a Beatty hits a home run in his first at bat. But let's say he plays well offensively right off the bat. Does he become the main catcher for the final month, or is it still McCann,
Absolutely
Nito?
not.
Go ahead.
I'll answer that before you even finish.
Yeah.
Absolutely not does he become the main catcher for the rest of the year. He doesn't have the experience. You're not going to have a 22, 23-year-old kid just fresh out of the minors come up and pitch and get pitched to by Mad Max, Saigon.
You're going to have Rodriguez going nuts. Rodriguez is going to get pissed off.
I would lose my mind. But don't get me wrong, though. I would bring him up, and I would definitely give him time because I would bring him up. I would definitely bring Vientos up. I might even give the other. There's a pitcher that we have out there that throws about 100 miles an hour, reliever, a big dude. Okay, he throws in the high 90s, maybe 100, I think, and he's a reliever for us. I would bring him up. He's in, I think he's in AAA. I think he might be in Syracuse. I can't remember his name, so I apologize, but there's a reliever there that throws 100. I'd bring him up real quick. How many guys can we bring up?
That's a good question. I was thinking the same. If that has changed since that you do that, I'll find that out.
Well, when you find that out, I bring up Alvarez, Vientos, the other shortstop. Starts with an M. I forget his name. The other shortstop, long, lean, skinny black kid, Dominican. Anybody on this show know the guy's name?
I'm looking up.
Isaac.
Two?
Isaac, help me out. Isaac.
Only two, Isaac?
Huh?
Isaac is saying you can bring up 2 guys.
You can only bring up 2? Oh, so then it's Vientos and
28.
Alvarez.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
So it's Vientos and Alvarez for sure coming up because Vientos deserves it. He's having a fantastic year in AAA. He's hitting home runs. He's got like about over 25 or something like that home runs. He's been mashing. Okay, he should come up and DH a little bit, get some playing time, spell an outfielder here or there, just like Alvarez should get some catching in. Only if we're ahead by at least 5 games, dude. I don't want to risk any chance of these rookies coming up and making a mistake, okay? Because Batty had a great first day, and then he settled in. He's trying to figure the league out. Same thing with Alvarez. He's never gone up a level and been fantastic right off the bat. He learns the league,
very rare,
and then he mashes it. It's a very rare talent. You have a 5'2" player, a superstar, a Ken Griffey type of guy who comes in at 19 years old and destroys the league. That's very rare to have guys like that. But we have good players, man. We have good minor leaguers. Bring them up. Give the veterans a break and let them get some rest, man. But no way does Alvarez become the main catcher. The only way is if McCann can't and Nito drops dead. And then the other guy, Perez, has a heart attack, so, and Mazika, they can't bring him back off for waivers. That's probably the only way.
Who claimed him?
I don't know.
Did somebody claim him? All right.
I don't know.
And I mean, even Mike
looks
Trout.
like a pharmacist to me, anyway. Doesn't Mazika look like a pharmacist?
He does look like a pharmacist. You put the little, the thing in there with the pens from back in the day.
That's all he needs. Little white coat with the pens.
But Mike Trout in his first 40 games in the major leagues, he went. Okay, Mazika got claimed by San Francisco, and I did see that. Thank you, Isaac.
Good Isaac. We need Isaac.
First 40 games, the best player in the league came up in his first 40 games, 220. He had 220, 5 home runs,
I mean,
16 RBIs. You're learning, and he got off to even a worse start than that. In
not
his first
easy.
20 games.
Not easy. People have to understand that it doesn't look as easy as it is on TV. Okay, when it's real life, you don't see the baseball coming at you. I'll tell you, people, right off the bat, and most of you guys know that thing comes in at 100 miles an hour. It's a dot. Next thing you know, it's in the catcher's mitt. It's not as easy as it looks.
And everything well, with the good pitchers, everything is coming out of the same arm angle, the same the hand is coming through the same exact spot every single time. And some of the best videos to teach these people that it's not an easy thing to hit a ball. Why are you swinging at the ball so far outside? Well, look how it started. Are those the overlay videos with like 3 different pitches coming from like a DeGrom. One's going straight, the sliders here, and this is there, and that's it. You try and
the
hit
plane. You're changing the plane. The planes. You're changing the speeds. Okay,
Yep.
and then you're moving in and out
and breaking the hell out of it. It's not.
And breaking the
it's
hell
not
out of
fun,
it.
guys. It's not fun.
So it's really, really, really hard to do. So it takes time. The good ones take time. The great ones takes less time. So.
Take Terzio. Terzio's live from Citi Field out there for DeGrom Day.
All right.
That's it. All right. I want to talk about Old Timers Day, which is our first
Terzio.
Old Timers Day in forever.
Hey, wait, real quick.
Yeah.
Did you see the Pin Man in his commercial?
Oh yes, with McNeil.
With McNeil, congratulations, Pin Man, on that commercial.
Yes,
that's awesome.
And Terzio, let him know we said congrats, and tell
let him know
Cowbell
we said
what
congrats, and the Cowboy Man should be on that commercial too. Bring him on, Cowboy Man.
He should be getting the attention with the cowbell. Boom, boom, boom. Yes.
I heard him playing the cowbell in a salsa song, by the way. Nice job, Cowboy Man.
Oh,
that was sweet. I saw that. Wepa, exactly. All right. I'm sorry.
Old Timers Day, Rodriguez. No interrupting. That was very anything.
And I can't go. I had to decline their offer. Couldn't go.
They offered it. I saw that.
You saw the letter.
I have one issue with something that SNY posted today about Old Timers Day. They showed Catching Legends, and did you see Todd Pratt on that goddamn? Todd Pratt was on the thing. We're legend. What?
Easy, calm down.
I'm glad that you knew exactly what I was talking about. What are we doing? That means you have the exact same thought. That's odd.
What?
Standing next to Mike Piazza.
Really? Josh Tolley?
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this thing. All right. So you get Terry Collins versus Team Willie Randolph.
That's kind of fun. That's really fun. That is
fun, but Willie Randolph's got to be a great sport to come back to do this, right? If it was the other ownership, I think he would decline it. No,
he would. He had to. He would have to decline it, even though he wasn't acting in a bad way for a while. But nah, man, they disrespect them. They did Willie wrong, and
I was embarrassed.
And he had a good team, man. But anyway.
Yeah. All right. So Terry Collins. This is the pitching staff for Terry Collins. You got big, sexy baby Bartolo Colon, Al Leiter. Hell of a 1-2 punch there. Jesse Orozco's in there. Bobby Ojeda. Bobby Ojeda had that long winding,
dude, you don't have. I was there. Okay? You weren't. Trust me. I know Ojeda.
I'm talking to all the young fans out there.
For the toupee, I hope he's got good clips, because when he starts, I wouldn't want it to happen to him, Farace. That would be mean. I know that would be mean. You'd laugh. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't. They'd laugh at a fellow Baldy. Willie's team will blow the lead. We're gonna get there.
Nice shot. I like it.
Yeah. All right, Bobby Ojeda, Turk Wendell with Shark.
Already?
Dennis
2000.
Cook. Remember Dennis Cook?
Like
the lefty.
Like isn't he a skanky? He's a skanky.
I don't remember where else he went. I know he pitched for the Marlins too. I think maybe.
Yeah, he's a Marlin.
Steve Traxel.
Trash can. I like Trash Can, man. He was tough. He was a tough pitcher. I liked him.
He's that kind of a pitcher where it didn't matter. He got sent down, came back up, and
came back
well for us.
And you had to time him with an hourglass, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god! Imagine him with the pitching clock.
He wouldn't survive.
All right, and then to round out the pitching staff, Doug Sisk and Terry Leach.
Doug Sisk, the sinker. I remember Terry
sinker.
Leach had that mustache and like a sidearm thing. Terry Leach, I think.
That's tough to go against. All right, the catcher. They're only carrying one catcher because they're very, very confident in the legendary Josh Tolley. He's going to be the catcher for that.
Dude, he could do all 9 innings. It shouldn't be a problem. He's not even really retired. It's just no one really called him back.
Nobody wanted him.
He never said I'm retired.
We have an outfield of Steve Henderson. I don't know if they're going if this is left to right.
I know Henderson. Good player, good hitter.
From your right, Mookie Wilson.
Mookie, come on.
And that, my God, this is going to be amazing to watch, right? No pun intended. Andy Chavez, the Cats baby. What?
Andy Chavez. Wow. He's young still, sort of.
Yeah. All right, and then on the infield, Daniel Murphy. Jose Reyes.
Yes, the boy's back.
Todd Zeal.
The best shortstop for the Mets, record-wise still.
Yeah.
For 1 year.
For a little bit. Well, not RBIs in a season.
No, that's already gone.
Isaac says E4 on Murphy. Yeah, that'll be it. All right.
Don't even want to say the name.
Hojo, baby.
Dude, I can't believe Hojo's playing. My favorite player when I was growing up. Unbelievable. This is awesome.
And then to round it out, Robert Ventura. So you got
nice. I hope Nolan Ryan's not around.
Where's it? Where's I figured Terrence Collins Tanada would have made the crack there somewhere, right?
Wow. Well, who's probably turning, thinking about it in the back of his head. Our co-host is saying in his head, he's going Tanada.
Just banging for no reason.
Kicking the dog.
All right. So that's Team Terry. And then with the Willie Randolph side, you got
Steve Henderson.
This is when you hear the pitchers' names on this side, it's like whoa. David Cohn.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Franco.
He's a traitor. Johnny Franco, love him. He probably throws like 25 miles an hour.
Franco, the screwball.
And his changeup is 18 miles an hour.
Oh man, Doc Gooden.
Doc. Come on,
Doc.
I hope he doesn't have that pot belly. Hope he got rid of it.
Yeah,
doesn't look good in a uniform. Looks terrible in a uni.
That's very bad in the uniform.
Yeah.
Pedro Martinez.
He's hitting somebody. Somebody's getting hit.
So who's gonna get beat? Where's the old Yankee coach?
Don't talk about that old man. You're horrible. How dare you?
He's dead though.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's got to be.
I didn't remember Pedro Feliciano was dead. I didn't remember that Pedro Feliciano.
Oh yeah, was dead. Yeah. I think producer Joe's still confused with that whole conversation.
And he had it by himself, by the way.
Yeah,
so,
it was.
But I send a pic of Pedro Feliciano. It's his birthday today, and he passed away already. So producer Joe starts cursing me out. Oh, that was 9 months ago. We know he's dead. And then he looks at things. Oh, it's his birthday. Oh, that's the guy. That's the producer that we have. All right. So you guys get it.
Angry Joe.
Angry producer Joe. Arguing with himself.
All right. Before I go through the rest of the pitchers, couple more shows are going to follow us tonight, and it's obviously alternate programming. Oh, that was rough. Somebody go check on them. All right. At 7:00, the Empire 161 show comes on. So if you are happen to be friends with a Yankee fan, have them watch that. And then right after that, tonight is Skyline Reviews, Disney, coolness with the parks. And Ashley, who is the host of the show, they're heading down next month with their kids, and so they're going to be talking about all the greatness of Disney. All right,
I hate Disney.
Back to Willie. Back to Willie.
Back to who's Willie?
Our Willie.
Willie.
Billy Wagner. Billy Wagner.
Ooh, dang.
This is a nice little situation we got here on
He's
the side.
stacked already. He's already stacked.
Wait, don't even. This is I think somebody's making up for what happened to Willie on this team.
Oh.
Okay. So you got Billy Wagner, and then you got Pat Mahomes, the father of Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Glendon Rush.
Glendon Rush. Okay. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah. And Ed Lynch.
I'm not worried about that. Ed Lynch. Frankenstein. I didn't even know he could still move around.
It's a first base. It's going to be a baseball, softball on the other hand.
Yeah,
all right, catching. Number 31, catcher Mike Piazza.
Wow. Of course he has to play for Willie.
The legendary Todd Pratt.
That's what I hear when I hear that name. Like, why?
Legendary.
Why? Legendary? Really?
He had a big home run for us. But legendary, and you put him right next to Piazza? All right.
Come on. You're pushing it. But that's how we are. Metsy love our guys.
Isaac says Willie's going to bring in Aaron Holliman at the last minute.
Oh, well, then they're going to lose.
He had that one game. I don't know why we remember it's a one-hitter against the Marlins.
Dude, he wasn't a bad pitcher. I don't think he was used properly. He was more of a one-inning stopgap guy, but they let him pitch 2 and 3 innings, and that's when he used to get
he
smoked.
begged. He became a crybaby. He wanted to start, and everybody was telling him, "No, you're not a starter. You're more of that." But then that just didn't work out. Anyway, I don't see him on the list. So, but you never know who's coming out of the pen. All right, outfield for Team Willie is Lee Mazzilli.
That's my hero, man. That's
Cliff Floyd.
I grew up playing like, oh my God, Cliff Floyd.
And the Hawaiian hero, Benny Agbayani.
You can't tell me Benny Agbayani doesn't weigh 500 pounds.
Come on.
Come on, Cole. He's probably in Hawaii like this. Waka waka doing the hula dance and stuff. Probably like 500 pounds, Benny Agbayani.
Yeah, but the hula dances, that's good exercise.
It is good.
He said Agbayani's gonna hit a bomb. He's gonna hit a bomb. He's gonna hit a bomb off Al Leiter. Al Leiter is still grunt. No, that's it. Where'd Rodriguez go? All right. Rodriguez is gonna love the infield.
Wait, was there another outfielder? I missed one. That was Agbayani.
No, it was Agbayani. Agbayani was the last one there. All right, on the infield, Rico Bronya.
I don't know why you guys think this guy's good at all.
I don't think I thought
my man. Tuffle is the man.
I love Tim Tuffle.
Good guy.
I thought Bronya was a very, very good defensive first baseman.
Yeah, that's what they say about the scrubs. You play great defense. You play great defense. You're a scrub.
Yeah. And he had what did he have? He had arthritis, right? And he was like on the one, or he had something. Yeah, he was only able to sign 1-year contract at a time.
It's a shame. Of course, the guy was talented, but come on, Rico Bronya.
I just remember
the great New York name,
the Big Chew.
Rico
Chew
Bronya.
out of the right. Going back a bit here, Kevin Elster.
Shortstop Kevin Elster. Yeah, 1986, baby.
Rafael Santana.
Wow. Damn, is he alive?
And we haven't killed anybody in the show today. Okay. But I think Don Zimmer has passed.
Don Zimmer's dead.
And Feliciano has passed.
Yeah.
And rounding out the infield, number 13, the Fonz, Edgardo Alfonso.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I like Fonzie.
This is
I
going to be
can't
so much fun.
understand them, but I like them.
Where's Tim Tebow?
Oh, yeah, Matt Legend. He should have been right next to Piazza.
Is there anybody? Obviously, Strawberry's not going to play, but he'll be there. But he's obviously not going to play.
Why?
But I don't think he's able to. I don't think his body.
His wife won't let him. I could.
No, but he's not going to be there.
Have you seen his wife?
Yeah. Yes.
She got him hooked, boy. There's something with that going on. Cause
hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
But anybody else that you I don't know. But you just start throwing names out there. But if like a Tolly is there, where's like an Ordonez or But you also don't know if
I don't think Ordonez can walk anymore. I think Ordonez may have that little round.
And he's probably 60.
Chubby. No.
By now. No, the Cubans don't do that.
Is he? Ordonez was Cuban?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like him.
Wow.
I thought he was Puerto Rican. My bad, Ordonez.
Hit me. What's up, man? Ray Ordonez is from Havana, Cuba.
My.
And he is
and
he's
he
51.
Likes he's 51. He's younger than me.
Wow.
He could play. If I can play, he can play.
He hit 12 career home runs. And his career batting average was 246.
Hey, I respect him, man. He was way better ball player than anyone ever realized. But 12 home runs, damn.
It was like the one or two a year.
Yeah.
And then where did he go afterwards? The Cubs?
Home. He went home.
Oh, he played in.
Who did he play with?
The Cubs, yeah. So he played with the Mets from 96 to 2003, on and off number of games. And then, what the hell? Okay. Oh my God, it's so dumb. In 2003, it says TBD. I'm like, what do you mean to be determined? Where's the team? It's the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. It's not the Devil Rays anymore. No, but for sure. No, he finished. He played for the Rays in 2003. Played 34 games, hit 316 with 3 home runs and 22 RBI in 34 games.
You know what that was, right?
Yeah. Then he went to Chicago. He went to Chicago, played with the Cubs.
Why are we going down Ray Ordonez?
Hit 164.
Could this be a little bit less boring?
No, I wanted to see where the hell he hit all the home runs with. He hit 3 with the Rays.
He hit 12. Who cares?
I know, but not with us. I'm like, where did all these other home runs come from? All right.
Wow.
Schedule. My schedule wouldn't allow it. Next year's schedule is out. We're playing everybody. Playing less games of the division. And we're going to be playing everybody, which means I immediately went to September of next year because I wanted to see, I think we all kind of look at September and see what the schedule is looking like. So for next year, this is the part where I don't like it. We don't have any games against the Braves next year in September. That's it. Hey, give me a series or two, in September against the team that we're probably gonna be battling with. But we got the Mariners, we got the Twins, we got the Diamondbacks, we got the Nationals, the Reds, and then the final 2 weeks of next year, we alternate Marlins, Phillies, Marlins, Phillies. That's not that. See that, but that's what happens when you're playing all the teams.
I don't know if it's that. I think there's something against us, bro. You gotta really think about it. Every year we get the freaking, we get this every year.
That's a relatively easy schedule for next September.
Yeah, but why are we playing the American League and stuff? I mean, you don't know. The Mariners are getting better. We're playing in the American League. We should be playing the National League East in the last couple.
That's
of
what
weeks.
I said.
Man, these things should matter. I'm agreeing with you. Jesus,
I know. See,
but
yeah,
I don't even know.
You could say, yeah, I agree with you. But you
I
don't want to
don't.
say that. You want to say it in your
don't.
own words.
I have to. If I say yeah, I agree with you, then it becomes a thing where it makes you happy. See, look at this
Yes.
happiness.
Look at.
I don't like it. I don't like
Where did
all
Joe
that
go
happiness.
again? Joe's. Is he malnourished? Are you not feeding him?
Haven't you heard
He
him?
left. It keeps on leaving, coming back. Yeah.
Where is he going?
I don't know where he went this time.
Listen,
What's going on?
it's pretty hard in these walls, man. It gets hot.
Yeah.
He has to
He
go
might
out
have
and take a
passed out.
breath.
Oh.
Well, you know, you know.
I didn't know you let him do that. All right.
He can breathe through the vents.
But overall, what do you make of no, you're good. No. Overall, what do you make of that kind of schedule? You can't hear me? You should be able to hear me.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Nice. What's going on? What did Joe do?
That's what you get.
I can hear you.
I didn't do nothing.
There it is.
I didn't do
Are you back?
nothing.
It was
Yeah,
Rodriguez's technology. So what
iPhone. Send me a new one.
No. Overall, what do you make of this schedule? I would be okay with it as long as I want to play the Braves twice in September.
I would like to play our rivals down at the end just to stomp them because I'm that type of guy. However, we're playing everybody, dude, and everybody's a major league team, and we have to beat everybody, and that's all there is to it. So I concur with your assessment.
You hit me with the Leonardo DiCaprio. Do you concur? Catch me if you can.
Yeah.
No. So that's it's good. You're gonna get to see all these other teams. But is there going to be you think that there's going to be a greater disparity now between some of these teams? Because like the Dodgers are not going to play the Padres as much or the Giants as much, and then they get to beat up on like the Royals instead of the Padres. So you might see a bunch of teams with like 110 victories or stuff like that. But then they also play Yankees and stuff.
Yankees and the Rays, and they play those other teams more. So listen, whatever your talent level is, it's going to play out at the end. That's how you're going to end up. So it doesn't matter. But I think it's better for the fans. And I think, dude, it's going to end up probably getting rid of our American and National League divisions, getting rid and just make it into a baseball, MLB.
Plus
MLB,
two expansion
that's
teams.
It. Yeah,
they're looking at two expansion teams. Maybe
so look
Nashville.
At that. Nashville, yeah, a lot of jump guitar players on that team.
All right. Let's get back to the present and talk about this series upcoming here against the Rockies while we have a few more minutes. Tonight, obviously, Jacob deGrom is going tonight, 2-1, a 2.31 ERA, going against Ryan Feltner of the Rockies, 2-4, 5.88 ERA. The thing is, when we don't really know the Ryan Feltners. I said Feltner. Yeah, it is Feltner. We don't know these guys, so when you look at guys with the Rockies, a 2-4, 5.88 ERA, he could pitch fantastic on the road, but get bombed at home. So you just don't know with that kind of thing. Do we have
5 ERA
lineup yet?
5 ERA means he's going to be meat for us today. Okay,
that's exactly what I'm hoping for.
We're not the same team from before, bro. We're not that same team anymore. We're a different team. We beat up on rookies. Okay, they may get us in the first inning or two, but then we catch them and we talk to each other. We're going to beat this guy up because we need to beat this guy up. We need to show the other team and the other teams in Major League Baseball that we're not done. We got a nice little win streak left in us. A nice little pound the ground and pound some behind. I mean,
you got to give the credit to. You got to give a lot of credit to the Braves, obviously, but when they're facing us, it's not the same as when they're facing the other teams. I think Rodriguez, you sent something earlier. They're like 15-4 against the others. That's why you focus on the games against the Braves, and then you try and take care of the business elsewhere. We beat the Phillies 3 out of 4, so that's a good rebound. Zach Wheeler,
great.
Zach Wheeler just got placed on the IL. He's got a forearm issue.
That's why we beat you
Poor.
with those little soft liners that you were whining about.
Smoking them. Boom. Boom. Dink,
Oh,
donk, dink,
they
donk,
were
dink.
so soft. They were lucky
Freaking
hits.
crybaby.
Yeah, lucky.
Let's get to the
Crybaby.
lineup for tonight. That's going to score a ton of
Salute.
runs for DeGrom. The top four is the same as always. Nimmo, Marte, Lindor, Alonso. Just fantastic production there. Vogelback is DHing, batting fifth. McNeil now batting 321. Remember, he had dipped all the way down to the 290s, and then he caught fire again.
Poor guy. He was only hitting.
Yeah, dipped all the way down to 296. Yeah. Tyler
Listen to
Naquin is playing left field. And then you got Brett Beatty at third base, and Nito is catching tonight for DeGrom. Interesting, and again, this is not a battle. This is the same team, but the only knock on Lindor earlier in the year was the batting average. And it's nothing against Keith with him not being here, but there were other guys that were like, I'm concerned with but he's now at 272 with.
Yeah, but Keith
Pete
was
at
the one
270.
pissing us off. Keith was the one that pissed us off. You
Yeah,
can say it's true.
but it was all over the place. That's why I said it's not just towards Keith. But now Lindor's at 272 and Pete is at 270.
That's my point. You know.
and
Well,
an
what
OPS
about
of
Jimenez?
800.
Jimenez is batting over 300 over there in Cleveland.
Yeah,
So you want to
Yeah.
be mad? Be mad about that trade then.
I am
You
not
know?
mad at all.
Okay, good. Then stop talking bad about Lindor because he's doing very well this year. How dare you?
How dare you? All right,
How
so
dare
that's
you.
today. Tomorrow, Mr. Bassett goes 11-7. Scary. 11-7, a 3.26 ERA, going against.
You know, I hear
Chad
that
Cole.
at night, right? With producer Joe in the walls. I hear that at night.
He's
It
practicing his
scares the
producing.
crap out of me.
You could file. Oh, that too. I
And
bet.
that too.
Yeah,
That too.
Yeah. All right. Cole, he at 5.16 ERA. So 2 pitches, 2 ERAs above 5. Coming in on
Beatdowns.
Saturday,
Beatdown.
David Peterson, 6-3, a 3.44 ERA against Kyler Freeland, who's a more recognizable name for us, but also 7-8, a 4.93 ERA. So the Rockies are the Rockies. The Rockies are 54-71.
I mean, you know,
and then
Peterson, we get mad at him, but he's doing well, man.
Producer Joe is always so angry at Peterson. I'm not sure why.
I don't know.
And then on Sunday, to close it out, you got Mr. Mad Max, who last couple of games, not his typical self, but still obviously keeping us well within reach of games.
We should have won that game.
ERA. Hell yeah, we should have.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Marquez for the Rockies, 6-10, a 5.22 ERA. So all four with the exception of 4.97 or 9.3, all 4 pitches, ERAs above 5. I say we drop the hammer on them and whoop them all 4 games, Rodriguez.
I'm saying this should be a 4-game winning streak right here. This is the time with the pitchers that we have, and we have bookends. We have Cygram and Mad Max. I mean, those you could almost guarantee those 2 wins. A 6-3 Peterson, and who the heck else was it? Yaiwan, was
Bassett.
it Yaiwan you said? Oh, Bassett. Oh my
Bassett.
God, Bassett. I'm sorry.
Keith
Bassett.
says so.
My apologies. Sweet.
All right, so Keith says sweep. Boom. Sweep. Isaac says sweep. Tim hasn't said it, but he says sweep. Producer Joe? Was that a sweep?
Oh, the last time I said sweep, man. 3 out of 4. They get
Okay,
lucky.
but
no. Sweep.
Oh,
Sweep.
boy.
Sweep.
Come on.
Sweep.
All right. So sweeps all around. It's tough. Even against the crappy teams, it's tough to get a 4-game sweep. But I do believe that this team,
a minimum of 3 out of 4. Minimum.
Yeah.
It's a sweep
for sure. Yeah. And then after that, we welcome in the Dodgers. None of the pitching matchups are up. It's a series that it's very, very intriguing, obviously, and a series that I would love to see the Mets. Obviously, you love to see the Mets sweep everybody, but take 2 out of 3 from not only to gain a little bit of ground on, because we're not just looking at the Braves in the rear view. We're looking at the Dodgers ahead of us in an attempt to get that first seed in the National League and get home field throughout the playoffs. So that's a big.
That's a tough one. They're gonna have to
tough.
go into a nice little losing streak, for us
they
to catch them. But
what is it?
83?
8 games
how many
out.
games they?
8 games.
8
games ahead of us.
They
are 80. If they win tonight, they go 50 games over 500. That's like what?
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah.
Hey,
that's
the
really
86
good. That's
Mets
really
were 54 over. The 86 were 54 over.
And they won the World Championship, right?
You're damn right they did. The Mets are going to do that again this year. All right, let's
do that.
Keith says Fwakata, the Rockies ×4. Absolutely. And before we head on out of here, Brooklyn Water Coffee Roasters get you hyped up for this 4-game set. Then you got to get hyped up again for the 3-game set against the Dodgers. Dark roast, dark chocolate, Cinnabuzz. What was your name again? I just remembered it the other day and now I forgot it again. God. Anyway, Keith, remember that you're not going to say it. Is that what you're saying? You're not going to do it, Keith. If you can remember what you in your thing, you say.
I like the name, by the way. I liked it. It was fun. It was enjoyable. Not to say I don't like it. I'm just not going to tell you.
God, 41-year-old brain failing me right now. Dodgers will win 100 games by the 15th of September. Jacked up cupcake. Boom! That's what it was.
It takes Rain Man.
Holy crap.
Rain Man would know.
Thank you. All right, Jacked Up Cupcake. If you go to Brooklyn Water Coffee Roasters right now, or if you went last week, or if you go tomorrow or a year from now, Pop Culture Pros, all capital letters, what you want to put in the code, and then you can buy 2, get your 3rd free, whether it be the bags or the K cups or the B cups, whatever they are called. So go ahead and do that. BrooklynWaterCoffeeRoasters.com. The D cups. Yeah. So, ground up coffee. All right, Rodriguez, any closing remarks here as we get the hell up out of here and get ready for this 4-game set?
It's time for DeGrom to prove that he's the best pitcher in baseball. Okay, it's going to be an 8-inning Zippo, possible no-hitter coming from DeGrom. Okay, and they're going to leave him in to finish if it comes to that. DeGrom, he's going to smoke these guys. If he doesn't, I cut him.
That sounds reasable.
That sounds like that. Yeah, that's fair. Listen, we're gonna win. We're gonna beat these guys. We're gonna have a great time, and have a drink, have a smoke, do whatever you need to do. Enjoy the game. Let's go Mets.
Producer Joe, what you got for us?
The same thing I said when we started. Looking down the road, 16 out of the 19 next games are against the teams we should beat up on, and I think over the next 3 weeks we're going to see the team put themselves in position to win the division. So I'm encouraged and I want to be optimistic. I don't think this is like teams of years past. I don't worry about the Braves. We worry about our own business. Let's go.
Exactly.
Mets.
That's the mantra.
Producer
Maybe that should be the name of the group. Taking care of business.
A little woo. Did you hear that little woo?
Take care of it. There was a woo. There was a definite woo. And all that great stuff. Saw the Mets say F you, Joe Boo, and wake up the bats. LFGM says Keith. That's his final thoughts. My final thoughts. Let's beat the hell out of the Rockies, and then let's show the Dodgers that there's some competition out here in the National League. So until next week, over the weekend, enjoy Old Timers Day. That's going to be fantastic. 4-game sweep of the Rockies. That's going to be great. And then get a day off on Monday and wait in to welcome in the Dodgers from Los Angeles. Until next week. DeGrom. Until next week, Joe, get us the hell out of here.
Put up the box.